Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stockroom Supply. One little tip I wanted to share with you guys today. This is something that can happen very occasionally. I think it may be because we're in Canada, a little bit colder climate. We'll ship a molding sander down to the States, a lot warmer, and sometimes guys will have an issue fitting these bearings on the shaft. So actually this is a good example. So you can see how that bearing is really tight. It just doesn't quite want to slide all the way down that shaft. Rather than sanding that shaft and getting rid of material, what we will often suggest is throwing that molding sander or drum sander in the freezer overnight and then putting these bearings on. So that's what I'm going to do here, and I'll show you how that works. Okay, this is our little freezer at the shop here. I'm just going to throw this inside and leave that overnight. Okay, we're going to grab that sander from the freezer. I left her in there overnight. There she is. Okay, so we got it out of the freezer now. So we'll see, I'll put the pulley on here first. Yeah, you see that bearing slides on there really, really nicely. Much easier than before. So yeah, that's a good little tip. Now also what I did earlier, before I put it in the freezer, I gave that shaft a little bit of a sand just to clean any potential corrosion or anything that's on that shaft. But yeah, putting it in the freezer really makes a huge difference. Now what will happen is, because metal is such a good conductor, these bearings are going to cool down pretty quickly. So make sure you're kind of quick about it for what you're doing, because those bearings will cool off and then they'll get really tight. Again, another thing that you'll do, if you're replacing the spindle bearings on a lathe, sometimes the tolerances on those spindles can be really, really tight. So what I will often do is I'll throw the whole spindle in the freezer, much like I did this molding sander, and that'll make assembly much easier. So yeah, if anybody else has any questions, you can email me at info@stockroomsupply.com or just comment on the video. Now, if you want to see future videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell button, and that'll tell you when we post a new video. Also, follow us on Instagram at Stockroom Supply. Thank you much.